understand as a handsome man, you need game too. Stay tuned. What's good, y'all boys? K-Bon Rashad will help you man get fit physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Listen, being a handsome man, you need game, right? What is game? Game is knowledge plus wisdom plus understanding. That equals game. It's not lies, it's not deception, but you need to have some type of game. You need to have some knowledge and wisdom, understanding. And as a handsome man, the first thing that's going to help you be good with your game is your body game. Your body game is extremely important. Your body game just takes you to a whole nother level. Having a nice set of shoulders, some big 16 to 18 inch arms, having nice legs, calves, Women love glutes. I'm not saying you're trying to get out here and get a fucking big ass, but women love glutes. I don't know what it is about women that love glutes, but they love glutes. But just having a nice body game, developing your best body game. Body game is like on a sexual level. Because a handsome man, like, there's a woman that will call you handsome, and I've been there before. A woman called me handsome, but I wasn't her type. She can admire, he has handsome features, but I wasn't necessarily her type. She would go for somebody that would be, quote unquote, not as good looking as me, but he had a different energy. And body game, having a strong physique, having a strong build, it just shows, it just gives off a different energy. Handsome man, like, it's like good for the eyes, but a dude that has a nice body and he carries that body a certain way, it's an energy. She can feel that man. So it's very important as a man you truly develop your body game. Listen, I got the Lean Machine Blueprint and I have the Lean Machine Program. It's a 90-day program. If you're looking to get one-on-one coaching, you're looking to lose 10 to 15 pounds, hit the link in the description. Hit that survey. I'm going to get you right. 90 days. I'm doing a special. It's not going to last long. But yes, it's very important to develop your body game. Super important. Because again, women like a dude that's in shape. And in shape is going to be subjective. She might like a dude that's built like a linebacker. There might be another woman that likes a dude that's built like a receiver, right? More lean, a little taller, but he has a lean build. You got another woman, she might like a dude like a running back. That is more on my lane, a running back. I have more of a running back build. 6 foot, 230 pounds, 225. Bouncing between 225 and 230, but I have like more of a running back build. Women like those type of dudes. Some women might like a defensive lineman type of dude, like a Myles Garrett or Aaron Donald. They're both in great shape. Women like different types of body. Find the body type that you want for yourself, and there's going to be women that like that, right? There's different types of body women like, right? There's even women that like dudes that are offensive linemen, right? Offensive linemen they're on the heavier side, but they're still pretty big. But women like different types of body. But it's very important to develop your best body and tap into the women that's tapped in with that. It's called Finding Your Tribe. Shout out to Ron Wills, man. He put me on with that like years ago when I was watching his channel in college. Find your tribe. Very important to find your tribe. The second thing you need, you don't have to do too much, bro. You really don't. You really don't. Women will approach you, but a lot of women will approach. A lot of women approach. Now, if you see something you like, approach her. But again, you just gotta be relaxed, chill. Don't feel like you gotta do too much. You never have to do too much when you're a handsome man. You're doing the body game, you don't gotta do too much. You really don't. In my opinion, you definitely want to be good at having a conversation, talking to women. And honestly, you don't have to talk that much. All you need to do is know how to lead the conversation to where you want it to go. Asking the right questions, right? Not giving off an interview, but having a conversation. There's literally 5 steps to a conversation. I'm in sales. We have a script. It's not 5 steps to the pitch, 5 steps to a conversation. It's the intro, right? You break the ice. Short story. Why are you here? Presentation. Close. Rehash. There's a 5-step process to 5-step conversation to, conversation. That's our system, and it works well when you work the system. But it's very important to know how to have a conversation with women. You know what I'm saying? Being relaxed, chill. When you're relaxed and chill, and you give off confident energy, you disarm the woman. You disarm her, right? You're not the cause of attraction. You're not the effect of attraction. You're the cause of female attraction. And I'm gonna go deep in another video on that. But being handsome is going to require you to have body game. You can get away with not having body game, right? Because you might be good. You might be better in the conversation part. But if you're someone that's like myself, introvert. I'm not saying I'm introverted, but more like chill. Not really like a super social, outgoing person all the time. You have to rely on the body game, and then of course practice. Learning how to ask the right questions. That's very important. Third, dress nice, man. Your style. The clothes you wear speaks for you. The clothes you put on, the clothes you wear is speaking for you, right? If a woman wants to give off, sexual energy, what she's going to wear? She's going to wear shit that's going to be a little more revealing, right? Things that are more social. She want to be more conservative. She want to back off. She wants to be more conservative, not really getting that much attention, even though women's going to get attention, especially if she looks good. She's going to wear things that cover her up. She might wear a blazer. She might wear pants. She might wear heels that cover up her feet. But the point I want to make is, your clothes speak for you. Put on the right clothes, man. Put on the right clothes, bro. You don't got to break the bank on clothing. Zara, H&M, Boohoo Man, Old Navy. I love Old Navy. Old Navy's always having deals, right? Go to thrift stores. You don't have to do too much, right? Find your best style. Find a style that you like, right? Find a style that sits well with your physique. Because listen, when you have a nice physique, bro, this is a game. I learned from Chris Jones. Shout out to Beast Mode Jones. When you are in great shape, you don't got to break the bank on clothes. Last night I went out with my guys, I wore a simple white tee, some green cargo pants, and some Jordans, bro. Some white military 4 Jordans. Simple fit, but it shows the physique. It was a baggy white tee, but you can still see I work out. You can see my traps busting through the sleeves. You can see the traps busting through the shirt. You can see my arms still. So I look like I'm in shape still, even though I'm wearing a little more baggier clothes. You don't have to break the bank you don't have to break the bank on your clothes. Just find a style that you like and that's why it's very important, guys. It's very important to get your body in shape. You know what I mean? You'll save a lot of money. Really, the only thing I really spend my money on is the shoes, if anything. Honorable mention, cologne. Listen, I break the bank on cologne. You don't have to, but I like to separate myself from a lot of people. So I'll spend $400 on a bottle of cologne. The most I've ever spent on a bottle of cologne was about $500. Worth it. It smells good. I get so many compliments. Again, because the goal is to make it easier, right? Find tools that make it easy for you for female attraction to come to you. The goal is to make it easy, not make your life harder. You know what I mean? So if you want to get the jewelry, go ahead and get the jewelry. If you got it, it's going to make your job a lot easier. Why work harder when you can work smarter? These little tools, these little things is designed to help you be better and to make your job a lot more efficient. There's 10 questions on the test. Why are you trying to do 15? There's 10 questions on the test. Why are you trying to do 15? Why are you trying to make it a lot harder? Find tools, different things. These tools I'm giving you is designed to make your job a lot easier for female attraction. It's super simple. And then last, certainly not least, personality. Just be your authentic self, bro. Be your authentic self. You don't gotta cosplay anybody. Just be your authentic self. Your woman is gonna choose who she wants. She's going to choose who she wants. So just be your authentic self, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be truthful. The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free, brother. With this information, live in your truth. There's a saying in sales, bro. This is why I love sales. I'm not gonna lie. Sales was something it was a little hard for me. It was definitely character revealing. And it's character shaping. But there's a saying in sales that says, it's called the SW3. Some will, some won't, so what? Some will, some won't, so what? Don't stress yourself out. There's going to be a lot of women that think you're handsome. There's going to be a lot of women that don't think you're handsome. Remember, you're not trying to you're not trying to be with every woman. You're not trying to be with every woman, bro. You don't got that much energy. Find your woman and lock in. Don't forget to like my shit. Make sure y'all comment, subscribe. Holla back at your boy. Deuces.